A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of three between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Jonathan Loaisiga makes his much anticipated debut. Next. Jonathan Loaisiga steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Up around the face. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled off. Hit sharply on the ground. To Loaisiga. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Mike Fiers will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this is one of the hottest teams in baseball right now. 8-1 on their recent homestand. Coming into game 1 of this road trip, they have to feel good about the way they're playing.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis going back. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Base is empty here with nobody out. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, he's carrying the entire offense right now. When you see a guy like this on this kind of a hot streak, you've got to stop and see what he does.
Digging in, Torres. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's 1 for 5. Torres leads off second with one gone in the inning. In there, 1-1. Stanton makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And now the runner's trying for third. And a step off, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And the runner's breaking for third. Now a step off, and they've got the runner between second and third. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Fegley recovers, makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Fiers pauses. Here it is on 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Men on third with 2 down. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Leading off the inning, Khris Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Loaisiga is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Here's the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now another 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He went deep in the contest last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. And right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, in the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Bird aboard here at first with nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Another full count pitch on its way. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And that one right down Main Street. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Swing and a liner, but foul. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners off for second. Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, so the battle will continue. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 0-1 count and the pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for the Yankees. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And that brings up Chad Pinder. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Loaisiga has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago. With all these games, the futures games, and these minor league all-star games and showcase games, these guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age. And I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
And that's through for a hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets the 3rd one, and he gets a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back in standing. Stepping in now, number 22, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Josh Phegley, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Pinder stands at first with one out. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Try again, 1-2. Popped him up. Bird on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
How about it?
So striding in, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Pinder rounds the corner and is headed home. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he will cross as well. And they've taken a 2-1 lead.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
In now, Matt Chapman. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-1. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
0-1 the count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hicks is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 1-1 home. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Right fielder, number 99,
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hicks running from first. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. Runner goes for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Throw won't get him. Hicks leads off second with nobody out. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now in the box, Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. One and one. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Throw over to the bag, and they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now a snap throw over to third. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
3-2 pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a breaking ball stays outside. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Ripped on the ground to first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. No balls and 1 strike. First time up, he went down looking. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Sanchez at second. Bird at first. 2 out in the inning. A shot down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Lays off 1-0.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
3 runs already home here. A ball and a strike to count to Tulo now. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Second and third, 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Leading off the inning, Khris Davis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Olson, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses for ball one. The 1-2 started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Zero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now. One and two. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, number 22. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble, and it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In now, Josh Begley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle to Loaisiga. The throw. It's in time. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is there, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. is laid off of for ball number 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The 3-2 pitch. Left center, base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Now a throw over to first, and they dive back in safely. Here's big Aaron Judge as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Hicks leads off first with one away. And another throw over. And they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line hard to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first at bat in the inning. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Tough day at the office in his debut here today. How worrisome is this start for you guys looking forward?
You know, this is kind of to be expected, Matt. I think a lot of times as a pitcher, you're at the advantage the first time through the lineup. He kind of had his way the first few innings with this lineup. Now that they've seen him a second and going on to a third time, he's having a much more difficult time getting the ball past these hitters.
That misses 1-2.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone! It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. 6th home run on the season for him, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Tommy Kahnle will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. At the plate, Matt Chapman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Missed with a slider.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Two and two the count. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Khris Davis now. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, and it's now 6-4.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
So a full count now. Matt Joyce would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead this one 6-4.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Stepping in, Torres, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
The 0-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in safely. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone. two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Six runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and a strike now to Bird. One and one. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Ready for another shot now. Clint Frazier, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Six runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and we're all even now at 6-6. Now the A's designated hitter, Matt Joyce, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Jonathan Holder takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the ship. Oh, way to get dirty. And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, second baseman,
Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pinder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So digging in now, number 22. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a tough take.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, and that credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Into the box, Josh Fegley. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Throw over to first. Runners back. Runners are at first and third, one away. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. One left for Oakland. This game remains tied at 6. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. One more time. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Up around the face. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. One out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here in the Bronx, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Three and 1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Khris Davis will be next. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Khris Davis now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Khris Davis. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. The A's strand 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Liam Hendricks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Liam Hendricks.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. The 3-1. Gets a swing and a miss at a slider breaking away. Ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Torres. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hendricks has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch. The
3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hard on the ground toward short. Simeon's got it. The second for one. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Zach Britton will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1-1 the count. Still 1-2. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. A look at our line score here in the 8th inning at Yankee Stadium. All tied as this one promises to go right down to the wire. Here's Matt Joyce now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 misses inside off the plate. 2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 2-2. Tapper up the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Fiers still tied 6-6. Corey Guerin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 61, Corey Guerin.
Ready now, Greg Bird. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Third baseman, Greg Bird.
First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Into the box now, Clint Frazier. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Little chopper back to the mound. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Well, he took a big gamble here in a tie game, but the throw is a good one. He probably got excited about scoring the go-ahead run, but that excitement ends up costing them, and we're still tied.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. In now, DJ LeMahieu. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 1-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Line drive to left. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel really good about yourself.
Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in to try it again, Torres. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there, and it's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Hicks at third. Judge on at second with 2 down. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
So a good eye there as he works the count back forward. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. Three-two pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full. The Yankees are out in front, 8-6. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Miguel Andujar will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Now at the plate, number 22. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Luke Voigt is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 45.
From the stretch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next up for the A's, Josh Phegley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Now the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's now an 8-7 ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Stephen Piscotty is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Just missing here, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
3-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Britton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 14 hits. However, left 7 on base. For the Athletics, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Started the ball game 3 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.